A new day, a new week, and a new month is here with us. A good morning to you, cherished viewers. You are welcome to the Koko Morning Show. I am your host for today, Aira Awuno. We are coming to you live from the studios of Clock TV, and you can also catch us on GoTV channel 184. And as always, if you're not in the comfort of your home, you can join us on social media, particularly on Facebook and on YouTube. Just search for Clock TV GH. Like, share, and subscribe to our pages, and then join in the Koko Morning Show live stream. Now, here's what to expect for today's conversations. As on the lifestyle segment, we're going to be talking about a topic that is very important to us as human beings, especially when it comes to our reproductive health. So yes, this is not limited to men or just women. This is for everybody to learn about the myths and misconceptions, all the causes and effects of what we know as fibroids and how to manage our lives when you're living with fibroids. So yes, this is a conversation I'm sure everybody will be interested in to know about. And you can ask all your questions, so you can send your questions to the numbers that will be displayed onto the screens, or when the phone lines are open, you can also call and ask your questions. And then also the YouTube and Facebook live stream would also be there for you to send your comments. For now, let's prepare for the motivational quote for today. Now, as a new month has begun, we like to motivate ourselves. We need to give ourselves something to ponder upon as we embark on a new journey, a new month, a new week, as we like to say it. And today's quote is by Gertrude Stein, and it says, "We are always the same age inside." It says, "We are always the same age inside." Now, this quote is just to tell us that as time passes, birthdays add years to our lives, but our inner selves remain surprisingly unchanged. The dreams, the curiosity, hopes, and emotions that shaped us in our youth continue to live within us, even as our responsibilities and experiences grow. While our appearances change and life becomes more complex, the essence of who we are, the part that laughs, wonders, loves, and believes, often feels timeless. Remembering this can help us approach life with a renewed joy and authenticity, rather than allowing age or expectations to define our limits. As this month is beginning, we need to resist the temptation to measure our worth solely by milestones that we have achieved or not reached. True growth is reflected in the wisdom that you've gained, the resilience that you've built through the challenges, and the small victories that may have gone unnoticed. Be grateful for how far you've come, even when the destination is still ahead. Carry the same hopeful spirit into this new month and beyond, knowing that every experience has prepared us for greater opportunities yet to come. So this is the quote for today. Now let's take our word for today, and then we zoom straight into the lifestyle segment, where we're going to be learning about fibroids, the myths and misconceptions, and everything that we need to know as humans who intend to reproduce. Now the word for today is profligate. The word for today is profligate, and profligate simply means recklessly wasteful or extravagantly immoral. Now let's get a deeper meaning. So profligate describes someone or something that is recklessly wasteful with money, resources, or opportunities, or shamelessly immoral and lacking in self-control. The word often appears in discussions of government spending, corporate finances, or irresponsible personal behavior. Now let's pick some words that are similar in meaning to the word profligate, and then we go into the antonyms. So the words that are similar in meaning, or synonyms, we have wasteful, extravagant, reckless, lavish, spendthrift, imprudent, squanderous, dissipated, that is when we're referring to the immoral behavior, self-indulgent, and excessive. Then some of the words that are opposite in meaning, we have frugal. So if someone is not profligate, they are frugal, they are thrifty, they are economical, prudent, conservative, moderate, temperate, responsible, careful, and austere. Now, a quick distinction in some of the words, we have that frugal means using resources wisely and avoiding unnecessary expense. Extravagant means spending generously or excessively, but not always irresponsibly. Now, profligate goes a step further. It implies careless, irresponsible wastefulness, or serious moral recklessness. Now, this is a memory tip when we are thinking of the word profligate, to use in our vocabulary. Think of profligate as someone who throws everything away, whether it's money, whether it's resources, or moral principles. A profligate person spends without restraint and often acts without regard for consequences. So resources are limited, but wisdom lies in using them well. Profligacy may bring momentary pleasure, but prudence builds lasting security. So this is the word for today, profligate. Let's incorporate it into our vocabulary, and then also let's learn not to be profligate. And if you know someone that is, let's share the word with them and tell them they should change their behavior. Now, up next is a lifestyle segment, so don't go anywhere. Call a friend, text a friend, and ask them to join us as we learn about fibroids.
Excellent nation building. The countdown is on. Join the Ghana Civil Service as it marks the 2026 Civil Service Week celebration, culminating in the prestigious 2025 Civil Service Awards ceremony from 4th to 14th August. Activities for the event include an official press launch, a colorful float on Wednesday, 5th August, a cleanup exercise, policy fair and exhibition from Monday 10th to Thursday 13th August at the Accra Sports Stadium, an insightful public lecture on key national issues and a policy dialogue as ministries battle for honors in the interministerial quiz competition, cooking competition, and the
Lifestyle segment on Koko Digest Morning Show. I am Priscilla Ifia Boachua Adai. In today's topic, we are going to talk about fibroid, understanding fibroid, what every woman needs to know about fibroid. Mostly when we hear fibroid, what comes into our mind? Fibroids are very common, non-conscious lumps that grow in a woman's womb. Many women live with them without symptoms, but for those that can bring heavy period pains or worry, there is so much misunderstanding about them. So today we are going to talk about what fibroid is, how it happened, the causes, and the things that we can do to prevent. So today is not for only the women alone. Our men, we also need you involved. So we have here our beautiful, knowledgeable Dr. Midwife, who is going to help us understand, divert more into what fibroid is. Her name is Eva Na Lomo. Good morning, Midwife. Did I get the name right?
Sure.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
How is your night?
It was peaceful.
It's good. How is the family?
They are all good, by grace.
You didn't worry getting your way here?
No, not at all.
Okay, all right. So before we get into our main topic for today, I want to let our viewers know that they are not left out. Our numbers are going to be displayed on the screen so that you can also call, you can send your messages, then we take it from there. Okay, dog. Once again, good morning.
Good morning.
You're looking so good.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay, so please, before we dive into today's topic, I want you to introduce yourself for us.
Okay, I'm Eva Najeli Lumu, as mentioned.
Yeah.
And then I'm a senior midwife at the Clock Polyclinic. I happen to be an MC also by chance, by the grace of God. I host all programs. Whenever you call me for your event, I'm there. And I do all sort of too in health education. Likewise, I'm doing now. So whenever I'm being called, and it was a great opportunity to be called upon to come to Koko Digest, to come and digest things. You know?
I like the word. It's bars. All right, midwife, thank you once again. So today's topic, they said, understanding fibroid. What everyone needs to know. The causes, what brings about it, everything. So you're going to help us digest, as you said, to dive more and understand fibroid, what we have to know. So.
Okay, so when we talk about fibroid, in other words, uterine fibroid, fibroids are these non-cancerous growth that develops in the uterine cavity. It can develop in or out of the uterine cavity. Well, when I talk about non-cancerous fibroid, I'm talking about it not being cancer. And it doesn't spread to all parts of the body as well. It stands at one position and then but grows sometimes. Now, men found anymore. It's like I say a poby. It's like a lump.
Yeah.
A collection of lump. And it's all about the cells.
Okay. As
human being, as we are going, there is this cell that comes into play to divide, multiply and divide. So when there is one cell that changes, it leads to that formation.
We have a diagram being displayed on the screen, so
okay.
can use it.
So with this, we are talking about the types of fibroids.
Okay.
We have the submucosal fibroids. Let me start with the intramural fibroid.
Okay.
That one, when you talk about intramural fibroid, it means that you will find it in the walls of the uterus.
Okay.
In the walls of Wawudiano.
Yeah.
Now, when we come to the submucosa, it is found inside the uterus. So it's like where the implantation takes place, it has occupied that position. Now, let's go to the subserosa. It's found outside the uterus, thereby worrying the barrels and that of our bladder too. Now, let's talk about the pediculated fibroids.
Doc, before we continue, I want you to take your time. It's like most of us are really following what you're doing. So I want you to take your time and let's go over again for us to understand.
So like I said, fibroids are found in or around the uterus.
Okay.
Now we are talking about the types and where it is found, location around or in the uterus. Now with the location, we have that which is the intramural. It talks about the uterus, where the uterus is. You could see it at the walls of the uterus. That is what is just at the, if we could use a pointer to let them see. And then we have that of which is submucosa. It is found inside the uterus. Baby abofran, baby awodian womb ni muankasana akwatna. So thereby hindering implantation and all that. Now let's talk about that of the subserosa. Subserosa is awodian woho enko ho ye. Nso awodian abonten. It's found outside the uterus. Okay. Now we have that which is attached to the uterus. And ebi a chine bi ye uterus bo se na bom say e ka no ho. Eno ne ye ka ne say e fa no pedunculated uterus. Or fibroid to be precise. So these are the types, and now let's go to the cause of it. When we are talking about the cause of fibroids, it is naturally not known actually, but there are things that can cause it. We have something like the hormones. Now when you talk about the hormones, like I said previously, estrogen and progesterone, that are the ones that comes into play. Okay, so with this estrogen acquires say adibie fuel to adiano, like I said, the seed has changed, so it is there. But these hormones come into play now. Acquires say shanema. Baby adani bi ade ketu ebi po change kakraba no. So ade hormones yi ko boa no maneshema. Na afe progesterone so aka say nyini yakase. So whilst this is making it grow, that's the estrogen. Then the progesterone as a hormone to say grow bigger, faster, my friend. Then we have that which is called genetic reasons or genetic factor. Now say now mame you have a mother that is having fibroid. There is likelihood of you to as a daughter getting it or an aunt. Then we have the African traits too, you know. If it is in the family, it will run. Definitely remember Obisu, there are chances that someone else can get this fiber we are talking about. Okay, so let's talk about all right.
With what I have here, they said what is about how women menstrual cycle can you also affect fibroid?
Yes.
Or can it bring fibroid to our system?
Yes.
How?
That is when you start your menses very early. Right, so we are talking about hormones coming to play now. Okay, so we have estrogen and progesterone. When a woman is in its reproductive age, let's talk about the early menstruation. What started menses in terms of hormones this hormones comes early to take place. So you have higher chance of having this fibroid. Now let's talk about even age. Age is a factor. We're talking about the risk factors, things that will bring about this. Now age is a factor. People between, like I said, 30 to 40 stand chances of having it and in their reproductive age. But only 50, corona said shrinking back. And then the other factors like you to have not, as I say, you're obese. Obesity, no cry. There is this fat situated in you which brings about estrogen, more estrogen. Now our reproductive age, hormones no so well play part in it. No, now for the case your baby, so I can me catch. And then when you are stressed, when one is stressed, yes, when you are so stressed too, it can bring you having it. There is high production of estrogen during your stress period. So, and look at you being a reproductive age too. And then now hormones also, and the likelihood is
high that you get. So what about the food that we eat?
It costs a whole lot. Now, like I talk, it moves. They are like sisters. Why make who are reproductive age anymore? What's that two menses the dada? And the hormones are already high. And here is the case that you now so diet and so you eat more of meat. This thing, let me tell you, there is this proteinate that is taken from our hormones.
Okay.
In the progesterone aspect and the estrogen. And now, endocrine protein, I'm not moye scientifically, no, it makes the place so red, so taut, so to say, you get me? And here is the case that you're also helping it with more protein, with more nutrients. No, now question ma. What I say? So, our food goes in a long way to risk our life too of having fibroids.
Okay. So now they say recognizing the symptoms.
Yeah.
How we will know that there is fibroid in our womb or our
Okay.
uterus?
Okay.
Yes.
See, how we have so many signs and symptoms that can appear.
Yeah.
There are some that you could see that you are bleeding profusely. And then
Without you having your menses.
you can have your menses, but you could see that even in your menses, now I say be at 3 days, but now wow, bleed by 10 days, about 14, then hey, it tells you something.
So with those that their menstrual cycle or their period comes twice in a month, is it?
If it comes twice in a month and it's just less, it be another 3 days, it be another normal days, then even with the twice in a month, I tell you, hey, you can come and see your gynecologist and let's rule out that it's nothing. It cannot be ideally fibroids, but it can be other things. That's how come you come closer to the one who needs to help.
Okay.
Now we have another one like you having even you in your bleeding, you could see that it be another menses, no, you could change only like 2 or 3 parts in a day. But this one, everyone are. Everyone are. You are changing it. It simplifies something. Then you could see that in your menstrual cycle, as you are bleeding, there is this severe abdominal cramps that doesn't seem to go. It's alarming. It tells you something.
So with those that when they're having that serious menstrual cramp, they take in painkillers and things too.
Okay, so with normal menses, there is this little crampiness we feel. Okay, that one is okay. Sometimes it's heavier. But you having it so much that you can't contain.
Especially those that have been visiting the hospitals. I have a friend that anytime she's in the period, when it says 7 days, a week, she has to be at the hospital for her to be injected and a whole lot, yes.
This is also alarming. Then we have that of you having pelvic pain. Okay, so we are saying that the uterus is found just over here at the lower part of our abdomen.
Okay.
So when there is a raised portion, when there is something in it, it could hinder it will bring about pain. Okay. Now you could see that there will be this pressure put on that pelvic. According to the demut says seed. Adiana it says seed. Kakrebi. So nyama na eba into play na man than it's a watermelon.
Before we continue, midwife, I want to let our viewers know that our numbers are being displayed on the screen. So you can call, send your messages, then our midwife will attend to you. Thank you.
Now, I say, adani watermelon.
Yeah.
So in that aspect, no, so adiana mood edawa wodi na ye tre sesi animo. You could see that there's this pulling down. Now, I say pressure bit that belly, lower belly, no. Na enwe so you see that as it's growing, no, it becomes protruded, like you'll be bloated down there. The place will be bloated. And this is also a sign or a symptom. But when it starts to bloat, it becomes a sign that we can all see.
So aside the bloating too, does it move like the way when a baby is in a womb, it moves?
No, where it is situated, it is there. Like I show you the locations, it is there. Just that it can grow and affect, maybe it will hinder other organs, but that didn't spread.
Okay.
And then we have another two being that because it is like the subserosa we talk about, being outside the uterus, it can worry with, it has problem with urinary, it can bring you about frequent maturation. Let me use the right term. Now, so
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then if it lands on like the subserosa we are seeing there, if it lands on it puts pressure on that's when it's growing.
Yes.
On your barrel content, it will make you have constipation. so kwako oh sebi oh ko na ma ayede na ma wade ne kra bibi da so it's giving you pressure no so ana ma de no se na wo se enko no so na akwese bibi apem no dube mu se na wo chim by force sebi oh
okay.
So it's a factor. And when such things also occur, no, it makes intercourse, no, jogo crash kakra, need deno sheda ni hosa, so what you say. Na di oya kakra ba,
Okay. So we are going to also look at the fibroids and fertility. I want you to help us understand that aspect also.
Okay. Rebecca said fibroid and fertility, no. And so if I have fibroid, I'm infertile and nipa no. Fibroid can even make somebody can have fibroid but can still be pregnant.
Okay.
It will have a healthy baby to talk about. Okay. That is all depending on the situation, the location of your fibroid. And having so if it is a seed in you, then why not if not? Why can't you be impregnated and have kids of your own? I mean, I have seen clients that are having two of that type, like talk about the intramural and then the subserosa. Yeah. But they have kids, like 3 or 4, that are living good. Okay? So it doesn't affect you when you are pregnant. If where it is situated, it's not a problem. Now, let's say the fertile aspect and fertility. Yes, it can hinder your fertility if baby is shining yet. That is, if it is in the lining, uterine lining, I would dear name. Baby no subakoda. No before frako jidi fee fibroid. Unia. Can say. Even if it is there and it is small.
Yes.
About franes them, and then the child or the baby, the fetus has to grow. Okay. How can the baby grow when there's something also? And mind you, there is these hormones that also come to play. Bois seed, you know, mature bois fibroid, baby into. So it could make it all grow together and it will hinder the baby. It will hinder the baby. Now another thing is that the subserosa unu, enyini ayekese, into the fallopian tubes that needs to be moving so are blocking. Into a ebia only who can for have sex, the sperm has to go and egg has to, the fusion cannot go on. Tonight I can say you're infertile. And I face baby better no so obi akojini fee and it makes you infertile. But likewise, if it is at the places I've talked about that is safe, why not if not?
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. So all right. Now we want to know about the diagnosis.
Sure.
Yes.
So, before you could be diagnosed, you have to see a gynecologist or a doctor and then a midwife that will push you to the right channels.
Okay.
So when you go, we have some that the doctor could easily do physical palpation, like physical examination. Yeah. You will use it, he will put his hand or then in sack and the battle belly, baby, I make sure say the uterus is found at the lower abdomen. So, I say, baby, it can be done like that. Then he can let you run another test like that of a scan, acquire abdominal or pelvic scan. And also, so now acquire says sound waves be. Then so you catch yourself no moon so ye pa and so no sano. Emma, it helps them to see, have a whole view of the whole place to know if this is big. It's good for big fibroids to notify where it is. And I think so it can be like they would ask you to do an MRI, meaning magnetic resonance imaging. That one too, they use the big machine. They might put a new machine kakrebi. I could easily say you can do an MRI, but I'm just giving a little explanation.
Okay.
Say, Okwabonsa machine is sukakra bomudie. But no. Yeah, the wash and a new machine keke. Now, to say, and I mean, more idea no one. Ukomono, what temps be say, you are to be said. ura baby na wonim ehɔ no ma sitina de da and share that. So I just want them to imagine say a big machine be one near the see so and a much bigger picture about the place. Nti ano so am I hu eno de am I hu baby ade ne da ana afa ni kese yo ana bia e hinda bibia tina ye beka say and de ko maybe akotwa scan so si o ye MRI anka na ka hu baby a okọ say bia obeyi a ana seneti ye betumi ama won hihye ya abaye.
So with those that are not able to do the MRI, is there any other alternative?
So you can have a lab test to know. You can betumi atwu moja na ye de ahwe say moja no na ho de no bia HB, we call it HB, to know if your HB is up or down. Na de bia e wo fema na ema ye de kan ke nsusumu ni hu ni nti ade bia you have a center with you.
So with the way you are saying the MRI, you are able to find out what's really, or you could picture the actual problem comparing to the lab. Is the lab also going to do the same work?
So fine. And with the diagnosis, no, I say prekopena debi uko doctor na ebi ana sample no wedi hu say we die chimabi wo honum or other than that you can say that okay you said it's because of the symptoms you bring to the person. So if you say I'm bleeding profusely, the doctor or your midwife could say okay, let's go and check your HbA1c. And if it is so down and alarming, no I can say why you see with the things you say along, then it will help you go further to maybe have a scan to see, oh, okay, fibroid kakra wo ho, and so fibroid ne wo ho no no, and share that they always come with how the size it is. Oh, okay, kakra bi, e bi anu na ka na wo bleed no, but should it be that is big?
Okay.
And the young ko hwe baby e da, say ha adwenya ansa na MRI betumi abemu because anu na be kire say e da ha akɔhye ha abora ha na ye hu no aso.
Okay. But you be wo ho biom na with the diagnose no. Okay. Na okay. You see no, yeah, we are going to look at the treatment options.
Okay.
Things that can be done that we can treat.
Okay. So
or prevent it.
All right.
Yes.
So the treatment, most of the time, say enshada and susana. If it is scanty, I mean, if it is small, sana, we can monitor it day in day out. Or they buy a size no shada nye alamina. Doctor no will tell you to have a continuous checkup. Say if it is nothing and it's not even pain, it's not coming with pain, you are not bleeding. Oh, then why not? That is okay. You can, and if it is not lying at where it shouldn't be, nah, we have no problem. You can go on with your healthy life and all that. Should it be that so now acquire a profuse bleeding no, and now with cramps, severe one no, a bit me am withdraw, but enya kesiye until we can give you medication to reduce your pain and then to help you have normal bleeding. What you say? There is also a biana maybe a dano emwadia. Then we suggest maybe myomectomy to you, taking out the fibroid alone. So what you say? Biana emwa and baby I want so and shada anya de antumi ehent to be free one. But ban say and also any pane choice. So per se yeah. A ban say baby head down. There is nothing.
Sorry about that. Before we continue, I want to let our viewers know that our phone lines are being open, so you can start calling so that midwife will answer any question that you have. If you have a submission also, she can attend to you. Thank you.
So a man is say baby edano. Yent me nye ho hwe dia. And ye will be a friend hysterectomy. E be awodia ne nyina ma wasum dwadu. Na mmom e depend, it's all about the person. Obi ani ni like individualism. It is a nipa when you tell the person what is, like I said, where we came from to where you have gotten to, the person have informed choice to decide whether I will go by it. And then obi awa won me say we dear or they why not? Obeka say ye, but it's not
advisable.
It's not totally. Oh no, when it's hindering life and health, dear, why not? We can yi that would dear and so. Say a baby dano, you can still save the uterus there. Nani pano so share. That's all I want. We are not we yampo but hano. No per se ye mana. ebe yaman. So free and ha no wo dia ye monitor na ekopem say he's having a normal life.
Okay. So with the treatments that you are talking about, our food that we eat, are there some foods that we can eat that is going to help us avoid?
Yes, yes. Like I said, eduane moje eduane no meat no can also hinder us. Okay. So like you have more fruits, more veggies. No so eboy pa. And I feel so the exercise to make cultural. Say be na enye kesia. We could advise you on other things to add up. Like exercising a whole lot to bring down the estrogen that your fat is bringing. Like me, like this. I'm fat a bit, and then I have, I can use myself.
Yes.
I notice I have a little fibroid in there, but it is not worrisome. You know, and when I say me diet kakra, maybe I'm eating more of the fruits and vegetables.
What about taking in more water?
Drinking a lot of water too is also important, and then exercising, and then taking my mind off stress. If you are stressed out in the workplace, or why not take a vacation or go into your room, lock all things, and have a cool song and sleep? It helps because, mind you, stress can raise hormones at a harm. And I think so you realize that taking in alcohol is also a cause, and then it can be when you are under ABI. Now, if you manage your health, then you can be cautious about the drink you drink, especially beer. Beer or no soma hormones ni bi nyama protein ni nyasefo. Enti ekokawa na ye no dodo wo mo. So you can reduce your intake of alcohol.
Okay.
Okay. That will also help.
Okay. So we are going to look at the myths and the facts about fibroid.
No. You see, some people have it in mind that, hey, when you have fibroid, then you have cancer.
Yes.
But it's totally not true. When you have fibroid is not cancerous. Meaning, fibroid does not spread to all parts of the body. It stays in its home. Our bedroom or bedroom. Uncle holder. If you're bedroom, so it's just that it's at a portion. And it only grows. Like it gets bigger. And it can be there too, just like that. It's never cancerous there. And then who say fast. It is growing and spreading to all parts of the body. Okay, so it is not cancerous. Again, too, we have it in mind. Say, when you have fibroid now, fibroid in the core, it will eliminate totally your fibroid. Hey, please, it is also not true. When you are pregnant and there is fibroid there and it is small, it can stay there.
Before we continue, I think we have a caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Please, your name and where you're calling from.
I'm Esther. I'm calling from Sun. Please, can I speak to you?
Passion, when I'm so much more on this
Pacho, maybe Esther, make a sense.
Yo, Passion,
multiple fibroid.
Passion, you're answering the
hello. Pacho, maybe Esther, make a sense to him.
So, question.
Multiple fibroid. Me ko cha scan no multiple fibroid. Me fibroid near multiple. Na me bisa say e bet me and mama wo ana.
Okay. Yo, Pasha da say.
Yo, mama me pacho. E ka say multiple fibroid. Na che say wo baby a ye kire ye no. E bia wo baby mienu miensa bi. Ba hwe o. Me pacho mi ti we. Media no kra na enye say ye kan na ye kotwa scandal media ye bie ye say ye twa me ene ye hu yi wo ho eno no ye hu enye say enye hu bia se na me kan no e ka che wo say ye twa me an me na me te wo no eno no ye hu say bi wo abonten a me frɛ no sero sade no e da wo de no abonten ana ebi wo ne walls ni mu what you say so media will bear tree. What do you say? So you can say multiples. You can say multiples. Na ebia na ewo baby abofra ne beda ewo abonten ofa ha ewo ha eno na ebe ha adwen. So doctor ne ka say multiples fibroid mesre no obusa ne say mbacho wenya nimde kakra sisi a what say si ewo baby a enhaw busa ne say baby a ewo no ewo awode ne mu a ebe ha adwen ana obusa ne sanso no obusa ne say ne kese te say sen a ebe hindame wachi ase enum no ansa na afi obete wo ho ase but say o ka say multiple na me che say me so me nya multiple madam for bisu nya bi client a me hwe me hu wo nkrofo a wo mo nya multiples so omunyim ana omode awo ebi kra no multiples wo de dada wo so wawo ana awonyim ansa na ye hu say na nyama bi say e wo ho na no kra no de awo ewie enti je say wo hu bebi a eda aha and ne kese yo and son obeka se be atwi.
Someone was asking that does age is age also a factor when it comes to fibroid?
Like I said, age is a factor, a very big factor. So I said it is it happens to women in their reproductive age. Okay. So if you are a woman and you are between the age of 30 to 40, you have the higher chance of, because that's the time that you produce more of the hormones. And a one so no age no so and gives you that chance of having it. And after so unyam do 50 dear. Now you're a woman who is reproductive. That's how your menses are. And there is a likelihood of you having it or developing it.
So if someone in a menopausal age cannot.
Onya almost in a jogo crash. Ebia okotwaska ne ye catch ne so obia na ebia no wo bi enkan tete no na me kire oh your reproductive or when reproductive age no na wo ho but odu menopausal age no to shrink. Nia ye from nia ma na ehye ne it makes it so beautiful, so like a human being is reduced.
Before we continue, sorry for interrupting. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Please, your name and where you're calling from.
If I am talking from Alajo.
Please, your name.
Joshua.
Okay. Please, your question. Hello.
Hello.
Please, your question. Hello. Okay, I think there is a problem with the network. So, please let's continue with the menopausal, the age, and the things you're talking about.
If you are above 50 years, it's all about shrinking.
Okay.
Yes, because there's nothing making it so fruitful.
Okay.
There are no hormones coming to play. You are not also in your period, like your reproductive age that would bring estrogen and progesterone to come and have a look at you, uterus. Yes. And then your cells will not be growing and dividing such like that. So you are safe.
I want us to drive back from the types of the fibroid that we were talking about. I want to ask you that with the types that you mentioned, which one is more dangerous and likely to maybe lose or lost in life?
Submucosal. Baby, the fetus is coming to sleep in that room. So what do you say? So it makes it dangerous.
Okay.
Anna at the moon, so if it is there and then it is like a seed in it,
like what we have on our screen here. So which one is more dangerous?
That's the submucosal. Okay. I say da fienu. Abora fienu. And our friends who no. The fetus coming, that's the house.
Oh, okay.
So if it happens like that, it endangers the fetus coming.
Before we continue, good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Please, your name and where you're calling from.
I'm Elizabeth and I'm calling from Accra.
Please, your question.
Okay. I started menstruating at an early age when I was 12 years.
Yes.
But when I got to SHS at 17, and then I stopped menstruating. When I went to the hospital, they said it's hormonal imbalance. I said, a bad neko. But when I got to hospital, my chest scan now almost normal. My ovaries, they are normal size. Everything is normal. But still, the menses is normal.
Oh, we lost her. So bad. So bad. We lost her. But midwife, please, did you hear what she said?
Yes.
If you could say something about it.
Yes, and no, she said she has gone for a scan,
Yes.
and it's not saying detecting any fibroids inside. So it's issue with her hormones. So if she had gone back to a doctor, the doctor would have advised her on what to do. Sometimes too, when we move, like she said, she moved from a place to a place. It's kind of hinder our hormones because it's a new environment and it's sort of. And I feel if you're under stress, your menses wouldn't flow like that. So the other factors that come into play hindering her menses. Whereas we are talking about fibroid and it's not fibroid, then it should go back to the doctor and have a look at the whole thing so that they dive into it more because it's all about the hormones. So they have a correction of hormones there. So okone chibioma nka omune ne beka ade ebeboa na ma moja no asa babiem.
And I want to add up and ask that with those that have been taking more of the blood tonic and things to maybe have more blood during her period, can you say something about that one also?
And no, and Shadanya bad. It is not anything wrong with there is nothing wrong with that. Okay. So there are some that are working and you will check we have the numbers there. Say a woman there from 13 going or 12 going is even not bad. We use numbers to detect our blood level in us. It's not bad. Now a man is from 40 or 13 going. Remember dear. Now moja woman 9. We call it if you are 8, we say you are anemia.
Yes.
Just say moja ya drop ya. Who are 9? Now also now menstruate. It's that one no more draw moja draw and kanwa. Now coffee more when you are menstruating, take some out of you.
I mean, those that also take the blood tonic and for some months, even though they've taken a blood tonic, but they are not seeing any, maybe a sign of them having their period during their time too. What can you say about it?
It is good to take blood tonic without not necessarily in your period.
Midwife, please, before you continue, good morning. Hello? Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. I think we lost her. So let's come to what we...
It's perfect when you are taking blood tonic, not necessarily in your period. Yes. Because sometimes when you are taking it during your period, mojane ba nte anka obetre man ejai no afa to replace the lost ones. It's not bad at all. Yeah. The only thing is that one says sometimes no, we could say that some of our a drone family planning methods na use no that also bring out hormones no obi befa a draw family planning draw ni bi but it's more of hormones no na e bia kwaka wan kasa wo reproductive age hormone ni wa na ma you the likelihood of having but hey we will not dive into it.
Okay. The other time I was there and someone brought an issue to me that she was having a fibroid and she had to go to the hospital and have a cesarean section about it. So after that time, for like 3, 4, 5 years, she has not given birth. But since that time, she hasn't seen a period up till now.
Okay.
So with my question, we'll come back to that. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
Please.
Morning.
Please, your name and where you're calling from.
I am talking from a shaman.
Okay. Bacho, question.
But your head in the sack. Your head in the yellow river.
Hello.
Hello.
Bacho, question in view.
Head in the yellow river.
Me pacho you. Yeah, that's it, baby. Midwife.
From ourselves. And I ensured that in him, but nyama bebre na eboa ne ma ne ba. Na me try ne say me say wo nyini no even in the uterus no there was cells wo mu a e was say being enwu na be multiply na be like as some are going some are coming back but sinto eba wo kwan so a na ama cell back a form ade foforo akoye say pipe da won nsuo efem se ebia na ebia raise kakra na bibi akos si okwan wo ho a bon se nsuo no ntumi inflow yi te say ade ne se na wo se nkono no sinto kwakra cheme bi ato eho ntino ama nti ade kakra bi akoda ho keke enso niama bebre eboa ema ne ye osi akwan ana eda ne sa ade na ma kire no ye fibroid no eno no wo hormones no won so wo start a period in term ana say ebia wo ages between 30 ni 40 no you have so much you are producing more of this estrogen and then progesterone and also koboa no say hey akwa say full a chako da now the full akwato so onya manche se beso bibi science nyama bebre na eboa no money engina ana say engina was say fibroid. Sure.
So with my question that I was asking that someone brought a problem to me that when she was in her 20s, was it 20s, 30s, thereabout, she was having this irregular period. She went to the hospital, they said it's fibroid. She had to remove it. After removing also, since that time, it's like more than 3-4 years, she hasn't seen a period till now. So what could be the problem?
Okay, period issues and then fibroid. All right, so with fibroid, need baby eda no ansa na doctor no be no aye ni hwehwem afa ho se wo yi a en ha adwen na se na meka e obi so menyim so owo ana obi so e wo fibroid so she's still fertile. Okay, so if you are fertile in your fertile period no na ye yi a enye ta nsusu aso ba ho dia you quickly run to your doctor, run series of tests to rule out if you are fine, then you are good to go. Catch and say, she has
been to hospitals. She has been to hospitals. She has taken in whatever medication that she's supposed to take. But it's like one time she took in one medicine the doctor prescribed for her. It came for 2 days, and that was all.
Yes, and Akoya say the issue is on her menses, and then whenever there is menses, Wa woni tua say we oba na say wo menses sinto ba ho kakra na akoye how you be stressed out, so this stress too will hinder your flow of period no what I say, and then it brings a whole lot of inconveniences. So when she has taken on, that's why I said she should go back to come and see me here, the midwife. Let's digest into it more, and then she'll be good to go.
Okay. So with the hospitals or clinics that we know, is there any other aside your place? Can you let us know other hospitals that we can visit that you think will help us diagnose no more when we have fibroid in us?
Sure. You can go to all hospitals. All the government, a government hospital, so all the government hospitals I recommend for you. Okay. But hey, you can visit Closac Polyclinic and you are good to go.
Okay. So with that, this question also came. What about this someone who has a period this month, the next 3-4 months, it's not going to come. But after then she sees it's back.
So
Could it
this,
also be fibroid or it's hormonal imbalance?
so we will not. It is issue with her menses, and then we will not put it solely on menstruation and as a fibroid. All is about you being firm. Come, you have gotten a little information about it. You being firm, come to us. Let's talk more about it. Because when you have issue with your period, it could be that there are other things happening. And then if you only confirm, say, any period, any fibroid there, then we can dive into the other aspect. But if it is fibroid, then we can talk like I'm saying. No dear. You best baby at that antenna. I been so koda na nkoda yi be ma menses no so ato sima kakra aha na no ya bem ama wa kire o kwan a obefa so na yo mo ama.
Okay. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Okay, so midwife, please, you can continue.
Yeah, like I was saying, I said if it is something that have, like you have gone for menses and with profuse bleeding, dear, fine, you can come to us and it's giving you cramps now. Come get closer to your doctor and let's look into it. And then when we look into it and it's fibroid, they will advise you like I've advised or the treatments available. But likewise, any fibroid, dear, now your menses, no, it has something to do with our mind. Say any fibroid, you can't say any fibroid, no man. So I say now you are confused up there. That is why we are there to make you calm.
All right, midwife, please we'll come to that. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Bacho, dini baby or kasefi?
Pacho Mederica, make a coffee medina.
Bacho, bet me I'm on this kakra my.
Pacho Mederica, make a coffee medina.
Yo, Bacho midwife it's you.
Aha, no Pacho, your infection, but me treat ya. Call. And I'm in the yam menses. I feel the boom is for 3 weeks and some air cold. That's a me who say. A infection na emane mujane eba sana say.
Yo, Bacho that's
Yeah. Infection a we treat ya enko die. Obehwe baby a say ya sia infection ansana eba wo moja no so no. Wa ase ho na ema wo infection na. Ya no wasesa ne ama bebere wo ho. Wo fa we duro no ya doctor kire wo time a wo be fa duro na. Wa fa ne time ni pepepepepepepe. Say anopa 6 a ewia 2. Now the anwumre 6 account. Anopa 8 na wo fa no dia na wo kɔ 4. Na anwumre 10 about to 12.
Okay.
Eno no won to me ndi so saa na amma sento aba we duro fa wo. Na nka say ya ka kire wo say fa duro no 7 days. No go find 3-4 days. Eno emwa de bia na ye recurring. E ka recurring na de bia e kɔ ne ba ne saa. Na mom wase ho no mo ahemfie no. Se yare touchima wo saa infection na. Na kire say oniama a wo hwa wa wase no. E wo say won sisa ne nyina. Wontumi ansisa nso a. E wo say won fa eduro ano odin, genka soap ano odin. Ensi wo panties. Na wo hata wo ewia so. Enframa fam pem enframa pa enfem. Na afa wontu so ansana. Wasa hyebium enya saa na moa no wo so na wa hyebium a na ekoso ma wo wonso a edro na ede ma no mfa ne yie eno ne wo menses no engina baby fa akosa na wo menses a ba bro so no so betumi abaye hwehwemu na wakɔ hospital akɔ hwehwemu afa wo say ye that month ne mpedia but wo bo wo sebium na saa ye bium a ana afa nso aba no wotumi ba hospital kɔ ye hwehwemu na enti a eba ne saa what you say nanso se enye de bia na ye fibroid na ema wo saa nkaye no ebia na hormones na ene saa tibie ene wo ko saa tibie mu nti ano no se ment na fie emfa wa ho odin emfa eduro foforo ana se wo te se ebia saa met ne bi me fa heba eduro bi a beko yi ama me de bi scientifically it's never proven say herbal drugs can take off fibroid. Why? Me patchment na fie fe dro bia ben wo doctor no na bo na mane na se na wo kana no be fa titie kwan so like he will take you through the process yɛbɛhu nienti amoja no eba na saa ɛyɛ fibroid nso a now they was share me clear kwan why that's so
Okay, with what you're saying about infection, can infection also help fibroid growth?
infection ne so say we ɛwɔ awode ne mo awode asɛm ne yɛka infection no to me climb by one treaty na climb ya akosoro na akoto uterus no it will rather hinder you it can block your ebi abema kra ne nya nhyimu a so na was so penetrate no kra na ebe ye wo yafa because mo na adare ewo wo awode ne mo ama because one treaty wo wase afro eno nso ye ensem foforo kra what you say
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Please, your name and where you're calling. Pacho, would you baby or Kasefi?
Maybe Lizzie, I'm coming for adventure.
Pacho, question.
Let me be careful.
Pacho, yes,
I'm
you.
coming for adventure. I want to ask whether everything you can, like, if you have fiber, can you have everything?
Okay, thank you.
Hello. I'm saying that if you have fibroids,
Yes.
can you cause you pelvic pain?
All right.
Like your pelvic will be paining you, like you have pain under your.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
you can have if you have fibroid it can lead to pelvic pain it can be a symptom of it because I explained earlier on say if it is at the pelvic is at the lower abdomen or belly in between your ribs on your waist on baby I don't start to know the way no e hono na won se na me yefu adofo yi e hono na ehye so one is there and it's growing if it is like a seed you might not feel the pain but so you have to check if it is just small thing but if it is huge it will cause pain at where it is located like I said when it grows it can grow to a watermelon. So anything watermelon travel there no say na de bi ayekese wo ma it will cause you pain and if you don't treat it it can also cause this pressure on your I said drawing down pulling down bisa na afia bloating what you say and fibroid can cause pelvic pain and lead to other things as well.
So, Doc, with our next emotional and social impact, how can it affect us?
It can affect us all. You see, physically, it has this effect on us, being that it's bloating.
Yes.
And then I can say, "Oh, when him, then you could see that it causes pain too.
Yes.
Now, when I will bleed profusely, you see, so these are physical aspects of it. Now, let's talk about this physical aspect affecting our emotional aspect. This could give you well-being, you feel shame.
Yes.
Because it's shame, your demeanor is always down. And then your self-esteem no cry no. That's social aspect. Yes. I won't say you could see that your work schedules no. Your flow with now it brings about stigmatization. That is how come I'm here. Hey, sister, I'm here.
Okay.
We are there for you to come to us. Let's talk about it. Let's dive into it. And then you will see that your confidence level, the master to it, will come to you back.
Okay. So coping with chronic pain and heavy bleeding too, how can you, whilst maybe you are at work, but you are having that pain and other things, what are the things that you can do?
Sister, to be honest.
Okay, midwife, before we come to that. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Bacho Odini baby or Kasefi?
Bacho, your friend is Becky. Your friend is Becky.
Bacho Kasefi?
Good morning. Me Kasefi Dorinya.
Bacho question.
Me Bacho, me nyame last month no by and this the same month asa babio monoso me ko be 3 days it say me friend me this say then tina sister be infection no be ana
Bacho so bet me see question this will be mama yin
If I told me my message last month
Okay.
and at the same month, no, every year to say on the first August, no,
Okay.
like on the 30th August, no,
Yeah.
we sign at the same message for the same month. We say my message twice in the month.
Okay. You. Pacha that's it.
The person may be a normal and answer a problem.
Ne pacha you. Yeah, that's it, baby.
Auntie Becky, oh how we dear. So I dear fefe okay. Unim, it depends on your cycle. About 28 cycle. Unya, unless you give me a platform some time to come
Oh, you
to dive
come
into
again,
menstruation.
midwife. You come again.
Because I didn't have fibroid menstruation, fibroid menstruation.
Yes.
And with your menses, if you have 28 days now, and time I will shall see. If you start on the first, it will not get to another first. So now I'm calculating no. It will not get to another first before it will come. When it gets back into the 28th day, it must happen. What do I say? Women straight and na 28 days ni between my was and some months ni be wo hono ma.
Yeah.
You could see you're having more than 4 weeks in a month. In some of the months, no. And no, 28 days ni do a. E wo da month mo e be sa ba. E no nkyere se. What do I say? No po wo ka say, wo sha ase ntem no. Ewie yamrem na e ba e na esa ra, bora the other month mo. E no nkyere se o ha wo ho. Na wo hu no san so, na se to so ma na wo nti ase yi a, mesre wa ben yen. Ana ko hospital bi e ben wo. Na wo mo nkyere wa se, ana sense so mu na o be ya fa wa so that you have a peace of mind. Na afenso kai say me say wo ye disturb e wa adwene mu a e ha wo menses no e ha hormones no so eno so betumi aye factor, but whenever it is coming, hey, relax, let it flow. After it, come and inquire about it, and you are good to go.
Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning, madam.
Bacha odini baby a kasefi.
But you me didn't know I'm Africa so.
Bacha question.
But you me question is saying. But your infection a bit me ama umesis man.
Bacha you. Yeah, that's it.
Yo, Auntie Nora and Auntie Dora, Miss Rowe, make I say infection no. Say a didicum. Menses and it has a link it's passing through. Okay, menses nyama bebre na eboa ma neba. Emfa infection. But infection do ekọ wa na esi wo service na no kwan a. Infections no infection. Etumi ye bebre sa na say ye recurrent na ye bebre a esi wo we na no a menses no so be fa ho aba.
Okay.
Na akoye say gina baby fa ko.
Okay.
Na eno kra de oyaw ebrew. What you say? And to Mr. Amonya infection mun treat ni yie na mun tie insishaya when the doctor no e won talk about the prescribed medication. Follow the routine na omo kan no. Na ebedi aba na kai. Say me say infection e shawacha. Na ye bebre wo hono ma enyini like it becomes so puffy. And na kosi wa wode na baby a wo say moja ne mfamfiri ba. Na akwesa osi akwan bi wo hono. Eno na ebe ma menses no adile. This is where you say or how they feel, and so no so funny fee abba.
So with the infection you are talking about, I want to ask that, does it cause problem in your tummy? Maybe if you have ulcer or something, can infection also trigger it for you to maybe find it difficult to eat or take in something?
Well, likewise what they were saying, they were relating to the VJ. Okay, I see a hono and I make sure I see a hono say infection be won say menses no mo kana se wa na ebe fa ba ana ebi a obi nwo ya tokro no ye kitwa won obi nso wo hymen na still obi won mo ye virgin enti ni hymen no won ahye da close wa de no aha enti no ebebi kitwa na ade be fa aba no na wa ma infection o wo honom ya ma na duro so honom wonnom aboboa no ahye ho ma na afe akosili say ye bebre say betumi asili service na no.
Okay.
All right.
Patrol. We'll come back to that. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Patrol, dini baby or kasefi?
Patrol, your friend, Mama, make a certificate.
Patrol, question.
Patrol, the question is, Oh.
Bacho yetie o.
But your fibroid may be for 10 years.
Madam Pacho we dey sre wa betimi ama onne so kakra amayen.
But your fibroid may be for 10 years in here, Makoi.
But also when you be for saying. Okay. Hello.
The last 2 months, 10 years, 10 years.
Okay.
Now, the year 2 months, but so hello. Asama no ho so me hu ade ni wo me na sorry de ma me call hospital. Ena me call ye me call ye o ko twa scan no. Yes I say 50 bio. Enti na me decide midwife say then na be ye do to me ama abanisa me ye ne den.
Okay. It does say.
Mami, okasa mu kire se wanya bi da na wakoyi. Na wo yi no me busa o me ye sure se na eso. E kese enti na wakoyi ye. Ana se ha adwo bibie wo no. Ti na wakoyi ye no. Na mami ka bi mu se wo reproductive age no. So we oba na we very fertile no. Hormones no da so wo ho. Na hormones no was obi wo ho no ma is individually. Obi wo ho no ma oyi a emma biem. What do I say? And no near mama no. You have added your diet, your exercising, your stress level is down, alcohol consumption, where you now what carton you are doing, you are managing your health. But hey, uko nani ama yeke, wow, that's so very reproductive. What do I say? Onya wa betumi awo. Na fenso ni ama yeke ya wunim anabia wo mo so nkyere wo no. Woda so ya wona ready meat ba na wagini gbanyan wona stress kra hawa na wa ya na too stress bra wan so na alcohol ba me pacho me pe golden spa me pe DM eagles club you know all these things it mount now wa shisheke see no kasi you be no you see all these things can let it come back and I make sure say cell no tima eto ebi mu a ye nyini ya kwa ba cells no so develop it's coming multiplying breaking down multiplying nti sima eto wo mu ana chima to wo mu a na afi wo ni amayo enso be kan wa na ama na fefe what do you say aha na no so sa no ko check wo ko check ye fine na ye say kitwe bi a mesrawo fani ama me kan ye stress level management no diet and nutrition no lifestyle changes no kan na obetumi atena se wo ho mpo a menie kakra bi wo ho no mo so niama wo se misu nso abeka wo abaye ni mienu sa so niama edi ewo ekire no ye se ma menum akọ me nye niama eche se menye exercise kakra me ye red meat wo nyame ni red meat what dey say sa niama na be boa me amama tena enya kwanti se na ya medu menopause a ono an shrinking
Okay. So back to the emotional and social impact, building a support system. I want you to emphasize on that one for us.
Support system.
Midwife, before you answer my question, hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Basha Odini baby or Kasefi?
Elizabeth calling for Adensa.
Okay. Basha, question.
I want to ask. I'm 51 years old, and I have fibroid. I went to the hospital for some time. Hello.
Please, we are listening.
I said that I'm 51 years.
Okay.
And I have fibroid.
Okay.
And then according to the doctor, he was saying that very soon I'll have menopause. So,
okay.
And he was saying that for like I'm 61 years. And so the fibroid I shouldn't remove it. Like my period will stop very soon. Then like it won't come it won't be big again. So I want to ask whether it's true.
Okay.
If your message stops, the fibroid will not grow again.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
And Auntie, yes, it's true. When you get to your menopause, like when you are in your reproductive age, it does grow. And then these hormones we are talking, hormones now. So do menopause when your menses cease to occur. It helps it to shrink. Make us shrink in and doctor Kayana want to no. Once a dear no mona and soon and I say soon poor. Now when your menses and now your menses who near bium. When a menses near Jumayobia, not just a won't to me will be no. There no such chance no. Near my boa ma ni sent to me by a almost no any and she shall na ye muno. Nina a buffem. And the air buffem and you do 51 and it is a cool, baby. Kofem kakakakaka nti akọ na ade no so shrinking ahode no hia no eduane no hia no yi na irara wo no kakakaka be hu se na emuama all of a sudden na be ya ade bia akọ kra na eno no sa no bi advice wo se oburu menopause a wonko yi after all no eno a nyama ebu ano no nyina be yira e wo mu ama eno so aba fem kra.
Okay, midwife, someone was asking that after giving birth to her first child, she wants to conceive again, but when she went to the hospital, they said it's fibroid. So she's asking that, could that also cause a delay of she conceiving her second child?
Like I said, fibroid and fertility. I said, and pregnancy. Okay. When you are pregnant and you have fibroid, when you have fibroid, you can still be impregnated. When it talks about where it is lying, like we explained early on, say any awudi anymore, never awudi any cheng. Ana edawodi eno ne ye kakra ba ni se betumi akoso so nienti where she realized that she was pregnant and then there is fibroid, she should go into it and then ask of the sites. Definitely they've told her about the sites ni adike to be seed na and then done. But if it is likewise heavy na abofra no so bedemu a na akwaya na no kra no betumi asia wode na no na fe sperm no ko enima enko shiade na wosenshia enshia no mpoma abofra no empima what they say
Okay, midwife, before we come to that, we have a caller. Hello, good morning.
Yes, madam.
Good morning.
Fine morning.
Bacho dini baby awaka sefi.
Me pacho me kasafi madina me diabra.
Ma pacho we dey sro eni di obetimi ama onne so kakra mayen.
Me pacho your friend me abra me kasafi madina.
Bacho question.
Me pacho mayase. Ewo me senifa ewo mayase ya ne hoye me yapa ewo mayase.
Okay, yo, that's what that's it. So midwife.
Ati apna se wayase eye wo ya pa sa misra eni ewo nimbi kwanso ben wo doctor no ben hospital na ben men we wo dia wo hia me pa men ko fa baby enko je duro bia se oya wo ntimi pe baby abra oya wo nasi wo nhye dan hunu ni eda ho ana wo ntumi ngina so say ye fibroid ana say oya wo keke enti wo dia ben hospital ni ye hwehwemu enhwe say ye no a I mean why not mama won tete kakra woni mu ne e kire na no so enye hu se eye no a ye be ma we eduro efa eno hu na ma pain na ba fem se enye obi ade e be ha wo dia na se ye ha wa ne a kire kwan obe fa so ama wo hu ato na ye nso ye hu atoyen.
Someone was saying that during today it is like menstruation and fibroid topic being combined together, because the questions coming, it's also from that angle. Someone was saying that during her ovulation, she feels serious cramps. Even when she's even in her period, she doesn't feel that cramps like that. But when she's ovulating, she feels a very sharp and serious pain during or around her abdomen.
Yes, it is so true. Ovulation, just say, God is so wonderful. And it's very good for every woman to know her menstrual cycle and know when you are ovulating. God has made it so perfect that sister no ashade when she's ovulating, and then it comes with cramp. Yes, ovulation comes with cramp, maybe at the left or right, or in your breast, or some heat. You feel like temperature coughs through kakra. And I said there is this discharge. Why is discharge? Not odorless. No colorless, it's colorless in your panty. Why they are saying these are signs that you are ovulating. So yes, ovulation comes with cramp for you to know that Nene. So that's the period A. When you want to be pregnant, you dive into the sexual activity to get there.
Okay. Also, someone was saying that today they, no, you midwife, you come again for menstrual topic because before I come to the question here, we have a caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Bacho Dini baby or Kasefi?
Bacho me Kasefi member camp.
Bacho question.
The Bacho the question is mawu baako.
Okay.
Ɛna me ɔwɔ me ne kunu hyia. Bitumi de kiti sɛnea obi a asɛ n'enyim. Bitumi de kiti sɛnea asɛ obi a me ba the end of day no. Na me message no asa aba. My hospital ɔmo akɔtɛkye. Ɔmo si fibroid na egu me. Ketewa bi. But still now, me pick pregnancy. It's in part of the question.
Yo, yeah, that's it, baby.
Yo, sister, me pacho usi uko cheki ye say fibroid. And I feel so who can be to say pseudo pregnancy. Yes. One will say adrenal. I will say I will back ye penny at twaso. Never be brace see ya kwan so. Now you have prepared the mind in such a way that it is ahead of your body.
Okay.
There are things coming into play in the system. Into would you win kanya? Now akwaya was say me wa na fo bi obaka say menyim. Na ni menses be hwegu a na o see ni say na say adwino just relax. The fibroid over there, if doctor tells you say baby eda no ha adwin sister just relax, it will flow. But say baby eda no uko try no you say ene kesi yomu a na no na afo bethwe me mechira kwan na me no akọ right channel no so wadaroma. But for now, since they said it is there and it's not, you don't know whether it's big or not big, I'll urge you to go back and find out where actually is situated. Since you want to be pregnant, you have to dive into it more and understand. And to koshisha baby a edda. Na afe uhu no say edda baby a metumi anyima. Na you wa dream me catch us stress so high. And I dream no so. Na you wa dream fi baby as say see am here fine. Wow that. So what shows that you cannot give birth again? But when your mind takes ahead of you, it brings a whole lot of worry. And how menses no esa ha abofra ne ba.
Okay. Okay. Someone was also asking that during when she has a fibroid, but sometimes when she's there, she feels some heavy pain in her breast. What will be the problem?
Okay. So
before my question, we have another caller.
Okay.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Bacho dini baby wa kasefi.
Bacho yata Roberta. Mutata si adenta.
Bacho question.
Bacho the question is say you must start to menstruate 12 years, but it's still in town ba.
Bacho wait me see wo question is bi no wa boy fi awenya akire.
Bacho you me but 19 years.
19 years.
Bacho.
And our question here dey.
Now me start to menstruate now more 12 years.
Yo.
Age now the starting menses no. Very early. Early. It's not that bad. And then no crown no to me starting menses at that time now. And ne beba, obetumi 3 months. Continuous but maybe not change. Hormones no. Your human nature makeup no. And man yes and I feel lifestyle wafa ato so. And man ebanesa. When you see certain things like that, just relax. Okay? Free your mind. Don't be so much interested in what is going on. Let the body take over. What do I say? Men for what you command is not you see that when you go back to your normal look, your natural look, your inbuilt no, it flows naturally. But after uko dream bebre ya, na wako boniama and sese emma wa kwanso. What do I say? Just relax. Give it some few months. If it is not coming, hey, come to the hospital. Okay. Let's do some inquiries and know what is happening. Okay?
Okay. With my question that I asked earlier on about A woman says she has fibroid, but sometimes when she's there, she feels pain in her breast. What could be the problem?
Okay, so fibroid has no link with the breast. So I would say that even menstruation has a link with the breast. If you have fibroid, or that's so menstruate here, since fibroid doesn't worry so much in menses, it even goes with menses. Oh, bleeding bone profusely now. I will tell her that with the heaviness, if it is pain, so much pain, then it could be otherwise. She can come, hey, this October we are treating breast examination and all that. So she can come, let's have a look at her breast, let's palpate it to know what is happening. Is it when palpation is going on with the pain, or anytime she wears braces she feels pain, or when she's lying, so that we know the right channels for her to follow. But it has no link with the fibroid. We can look into her breast for her, and then she's fine to go. Other than that, when she's having heavy menstruation or bleeding normally, it can come with that heaviness and pain in the breast.
Okay, you have another caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Bacho, dini baby Okasefi.
But I come with them in the Kakashi Adenta.
Bacho, question.
My question is, my wo Bosumi, the Koko Bosumi 9, na me menses name by na me become a midwife say. Some ben I was saying, but because money change to the banana come up with family can buy and buy, some because say, yeah, I'm concentrating and I said, go a meeting I found.
Okay, Bacho, you that's baby.
So she said she has
been
for 9 months now. Okay. So that isn't any problem at all. All man of fun, all my band of one, some kind of family planning. Aha, won't. Oh, my band of four. Now we ye, especially in the night now. About Franny Numbono. Bibi a release, Bibi a bow. She said we have to treat the menses.
So then you, midwife, you come again very soon. You come and treat that topic.
Sure.
Yes.
A release bibi eto yem ana e boama once a wow nti you was not jogo crash. They say aye near wo ho but esa na aye kese nso nti wo ma akwala no fo no na emia no sa na e boama ne ye ti say family planning bi nti sa no e ma wo menstruate that just ne a on shane bani ye or man nufo a ohia or man nufo no e mane num eno no saa ne de obi wan ochina eno ne ochina na o menses what they say and our menses nso mbae 9 months enye worry obi wan no ma onye ne menses after 1 year me wo a enya me menses no about after 1 year what they say and it's a sort of family planning for you and I and don't let it worry you ebi no mo no ana ho no say wo so family planning bi Popim show menses, but menses de beba. Aha. Who show bani ye? My main can't show say, Obana ocean ye no. And a boama o menses na channel. Why? And ye boni bia, and a new hununsu. Why? So for Kawakuma, I told him, you are on the right channel. Why? Thank you.
Hello, good morning. Okay. So, midwife, with my question. Concerning the woman having the pain.
Yes, like I said, no. And then that is why I said in October we'll be having a program like that. Invite your friend to come and visit me. Then we'll have a look at the breast. Go dive into it and see at which what the pain is coming from, and then solve it for her. But hey, with the fibroid in there and she's menstruating there, we menstruate about pain, but fibroid doesn't have any link with the breast having pain.
Okay. And someone too was also asking that her sex drive, that her libido has come down. Could it be because of the fibroid that she's having?
No. And then yes, I would say no. It's only when your fibroid is huge. What do I say? I press wo ni amaso. Eno no kra no. Enya libido bi ambada. Eya wo drive no, o drive sa na driver na drive ni guta na ma wo oboya o. Aside that, it doesn't kill libido.
Oh, okay.
Fibroid, they were anymore.
Okay.
Or Danny baby.
Okay.
Into why will libido about down? I've been home in
Okay, midwife. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
But you didn't baby our cafe.
But I'm a Catholic, my friend, a queer.
But your question.
Me pacha me question you say. Minya 46 years na me koye Road. Ba mi de mi ani na yin na ma wodie ni na. Na me bisa doctor say no na yi ani ma wodie ni ya problem make na nya problem bi ana.
Oh yo, but you say.
Unya how bia say you we frinyama bebre mu what cancer only cancer ni asem we ya wo de ni nyina ni aye friend uterine cancer oni ni asem ni baba wo de mu bia ya cancer bia oni ni asem ana ni afa brody bebre wo how nyina oni ni asem ana wa nso wa ankwala dodo opa nyina wa wiasem enti oni ni amasa eni asem bium ma wo susu aso bia why eno kra wo yu anayo una wo yu unju awo bi ehun so what dey say
Okay. Midwife, someone was asking that she had fibroid, and when she went to the hospital to remove the fibroid, and they removed her womb, she needs an advice.
Oh, okay. So such a person,
Yes.
if she is interested in giving birth,
Yes.
I know not a issue, no. But there are options around.
Okay. Can you tell us?
If it is a fault from us, I beseech her. I empathize and sympathize with her.
Okay.
But otherwise, she can have other options in giving birth. We have IVF. We have surrogate mother. And even adoption is not you going for adoption is never prohibited. But with the issue of she carrying a child
Yes.
after the uterus is taken out, I sincerely and honestly would say no.
Okay.
I empathize and sympathize with her.
Okay.
But the other options, though, yeah,
So can you tell us?
like I said,
Okay.
surrogating.
Okay.
Oh, for egg no. Ewa brase kwan no. Na fa ma o kunu so fa ne sperm no. En fa mama me bi a wo die no wo ho. Ye fa hye ne mu. En no sa no. Ye wa wo ba wo egg na hye ne mu. O kunu so sperm.
Okay.
Owo wi an makoji mu ade no egg ne sperm no e ya bofra no.
Okay.
Ana say ubetumi abaya kingdom, that means the hospital wants to lead you to the right channel to get a baby in adoption now way.
Okay.
All right.
So back to our emotional and social impact. I want to ask that breaking the stigma around discussing women's reproductive health.
Yeah, so you see, when you don't know about it, now we have one shit, now one our hospital say baby. Once you call no, just say open up bofre enye no na say ade bi na abesi mu po ana adane baby wo adane ne wo like 4 months old baby. I don't know or how kakra. And then no switch out de bia na akoyese wo hye but still ati. This that when you don't know what is it, no, it kills you. When you don't know what it is, it takes you out of where you need to be. Right now, please, I'm saying there are so many options, treatment regime that you pass through, depending on what you want. I tell you, you have a choice. You have a choice. You have a chance, and you have you have so much confidence to walk into any hospital and say, "Hey, this is fibroid. This is how I want it to be." Don't be in the darkness. Don't let it be. Don't let anyone have infringement on you. That because of this, you are nothing. That myth that they will take away from you, that they will bring to you, or that will take away your happiness. I put it to you. Honey, don't let it kill you. Come to the right channels. Let's talk about it. Give us the option you want, and we are good to go. Then your confidence to move in the social realms or go to anywhere you want to go will back to you.
You are done. You tell us about your MC job.
Okay.
So that those that are interested can contact you.
Sure.
Okay.
So, ladies, my sisters, in fact, husbands, when you realize your wife is down with these things we have talked about, please help them. And to you ladies, I beg you, our womb health is so much important. Now, there are so many women going through this situation. I know you are part of it, you that you are not part of it. Listen up. We have 1 out of 3 women going through this issue. Now, when you're having the symptoms being profuse bleeding, you're having pain in the abdomen, you're having that of big belly, please don't suggest yourself or don't object yourself to that medication you are taking and say, I can just be managing on that. Please kindly call on us. Go to the nearer hospital, go and see your gynecologist or a midwife. Let's look into it, give you the confidence you need, because early detection will save a life.
Your MC job.
Hello. I'm an MC. My name is MC Shanti. You can call me for all your events. Talk about your weddings.
That's the flyer on this
Yes.
displayed on the screen.
Your engagements, I'll be there.
Yes.
Your funeral, your birthday parties, any social gatherings. Talk about your big time anniversary. I'm going to be there. I'm going to do it and treat it for you to have a remarkable day all over your life. Now, when you want to see my handles, you can visit me through the TikTok. I have called MC Shanti, SHUNTY. Okay. When you go to Instagram, my name is MC Sean _ T baby. Now, when you go to Facebook, my name is known to be Shanti Eva, and I'm there. Call on me 247. I'm available.
Thank you. Now, it's now time for our birthday celebrants. We have birthdays.
I heard today was your birthday. I heard today was your birthday.
Happy birthday to my amazing sister. May God continue to bless you, guide you, and grant you the desires of your heart. May this new chapter brings you greater joy, good health, peace, favor, and countless beautiful memories. From Marcelino. Before we wrap up everything today, our LTS lovers, our favorite entertainment show that we've been hosting here on Clock TV, that is Let's Talk Stuff. Today, it is not going to come on. God willing, tomorrow, Wednesday, exactly 2:30. Don't go away from your screen. It is going to happen live, God willing, tomorrow, Wednesday, exactly 2:30 p.m. Thank you all so much, and thank you, Dr. Ivana Lomo, for today, for helping us understand what fibroid is. And to our viewers, remember, you are not in this alone. When you see any problem, don't hesitate to go to your clinic or go to a gynecologist or go to your doctor for an advice. This is all we have for you on Lifestyle Segment on Koko Digest Morning Show. I am Priscilla Efia Bwachua Adai. Up next is sports. Thank you.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to Clock TV. My name is Opoku Isaac. You can call me landlord, the only landlord in Ghana football. This is first update on the finest morning show in the nation, the Koko Digest. That was a beautiful discussion by the Priscilla. Oh, that was a beautiful one. But I was talking about women. So please, the women and the men who called the show, I hope that you learned a lot about how your menstruation cycle and everything about your lifestyle is a very key one. So Priscilla, God bless you for you and your guests for the insight about the depth about how women is supposed to live their life. And we are not here. I'm not here alone. I'm here with my mom, James Bernadette, aka Man Marcelo, aka Headmaster. Today we have a lot to talk about. We're talking about the under-20 zombie tournament that is happening live. Ghana is out, and I'm sure the boys are in town. And also the WAFCON tournament happening live in Morocco. Black Queens, we won our first match and lost our second match. Tomorrow, we are playing our third match against Mali. And this week is all about the Civil Service Week celebration. Yesterday, at the McDan Sports Stadium, some of the matches were there. It's unfortunate the host nation is out. Labour has qualified to the next stage. So we'll talk more about it. This and many more that we're bringing to life on Clock TV, on the sports update, on the finest morning show, the Koko Digest. Once again, my name is Opoku Isaac. You can call me landlord, the only landlord in Ghana football. The whole production crew is ready. Big shout outs go to the producer of the sports update segment, Andy, a brother from another mother, Melissa, Erica, Abna, God bless you guys for always supporting us. And the Sotum Dialos too is in the studio. And my baby girl, my one and only daughter, Melissa, you know how much I love you. James Menate is here with me. My brother, how are you doing? Yes, today you could see that we are repping the civil service attack. Sure. Just is repping the yellow one. I'm also repping, I don't know, Calabi. So you could see clearly that we are repping the Civil Service Week celebration attack. James, I saw you on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and how has your weekend been?
Thank you very much, landlord. My weekend has been good. Okay, so on Friday on Friday or Thursday we played against the Lawyers.
The Lawyers, yeah.
Yes, sure.
You scored 3 goals, hat-trick, and also scored one. Your hat-trick, I gave you one assist.
Yeah, one assist, so of course. So. And then on Sunday, of course, I went to church, but then I left church early because J-Dad get fit was playing against Somania professionals. So we went to win them at 3-1 over there. But then throughout the week, last week, I've been watching Duku Walk Festival. The Duku Walk Festival tournament that is ongoing in Usu ahead of Duku Walk itself next week. So some of the matches, so it's a top 8 communities. So we have the likes of Nungwa, Gamashi, Nima, Teshi, Ameya, Mayira, then Adabraka, Usu and La. So they started the tournament last week, and then Nungwa lost against Gamashi, Nima won against Teshi, Mayira won against Adabraka, and then the big match of Usu against La. Usu have won this tournament twice, but unfortunately on Saturday they lost against La. So the semi-final started yesterday, and then Usu will be playing this thing. Usu is out of the tournament. So the ladies, so look at the crowd. I mean, we've always been saying that our guys don't love football, but I just look at Usu on Saturday. doing a great job, and we are just hoping that I'm going, because I live in La, so I'll be hoping that La will win the tournament.
And because I also live at Adabraka, I'll also be supporting the Adabraka people. And I'm sure those who are also staying at Adabraka will today. What's the time for the match?
3 p.m.
3 p.m.
Yeah,
so 3 p.m. join us at the Osula Park, so that the Adabraka people will be playing against the La. So please, if you know you are living around the Adabraka, where the Rage Hospital, going down to the night Adabraka night market for Nina, please 3 p.m. just come straight to
and
the
at
Osula.
11 a.m. The women, the ladies
will be playing.
Myra will be playing against Osu in the second semi-final today as well. So this is the few update from Osu Duku Walk Festival Championship.
All right, thank you very much. So that's James over the weekend. So please make sure you pass by at the Osu. I always tell you, say, this is how we groom players, the grassroots football lessons. So make sure you pass by the Osu La Park to watch a beautiful game against the Adabraka and the La people. So please, right after the show, Adabraka I've created a platform. We'll be meeting on the platform exactly 2:30. Then we'll be moving straight into the page. So we go straight into our first story, the Under-20 Zombie tournament that is happening live. You know, the Black Starlight of Ghana is unfortunately played 3 matches, lost their first game, drew their second game, and drew their third game. But it's unfortunate that they had 2 points. They are out of the tournament. When we talk about the Under-20, that has been one of our pillars in the Ghana football. Way back 2009, this Under-20 won the first African Cup, World Cup at the Egypt, where Emmanuel Ajimambedi scored the winning penalty, where the commentator said an African player on the African silver. And last year too, during the All-African Games, they won the Under-20 tournament at the Accra Sports Stadium, led by Kamaldeen Suleiman, players in Onomutimiji. But it's unfortunate when they went to the Zombie, they played 3 matches and they didn't win any match, lost 1 and drew 2. James, were you disappointed in the Under-20 performance at the Zombie tournament?
I mean, very, very disappointed. And we've sat down here several times with you yourself, Nanea, and then Benito, talking about grassroots football. And this is how far we've come. I mean, it is drilling down each and every day, each and every time, and it's very bad. These guys were camped 5 months. So my question is, 5 months, so no more yet they will put this thing, Ghana man. And all boils down to like how we recruit players when it comes to our junior national teams. I told you I was in Somania last time. And Charlie, the kind of under 14 and 15 guys I went to meet there. I mean, so how do we select players when it comes to our juvenile or our junior national teams? We know about Lai Kingsley, Stephen Appiah, those days, Coast. They were playing in Bukom and then Gamashe and all those things, Teshi. And in recent times, when you are going in for this kind of players or when you are recruiting players, we can't find these guys in. So where it's like some particular clubs are where these guys are being selected from, which is not helping. Okay, which is not helping. Is let's say like boxing, and you say boxing, you are going to recruit boxers, and you go to, sorry to say, Kumasi and Central Region. We all know that boxing, when you talk about boxing, it is it is Gamashi, it is Bukom and all those things. But then, I mean, things are not going well. It means our juvenile football is going down. And someone will say, we organize this youth tournament, the FA organizes this youth tournament and all those things. I mean, it's just 1 week. It is just 1 week. Was it yesterday? I was telling Joe that, I mean, the time you were playing coast football, at least when you were playing under 10, you under 10. Which
are you talking about?
No, Station Right. Okay.
He's a former footballer.
Yeah, former footballer. I mean, you yourself, when you were playing coast under 14, at least the whole season, you play about 10, 15 matches. Yeah. You go away, you go to different communities and all those things. So if you come and organize 1 week tournament for the youth or the juvenile side, and you feel like this is the best option, it's not the best option. So we need to go back again, pick up the pieces, and then transition. The under 17 guys that played, the under 20 collab that came, none of these under 17 guys appeared in the under 20. So the transition, and you spoke about 2009 when how do you call him? DRU and Ajimambedu, they went to. You see, transition. They just called them into the national team, the proper national team proper, and look at the results that came from there. So the last time we won a major trophy, apart from the one we won last year,
it was way back 2009.
2009 and 2021 when the likes of Ashikwe, they went to win the AFCON.
Yeah.
So I mean, we need to go back and do our things well. We've always been complaining about that.
All right, so this is coming from James Benater, aka Man Marcelo, aka Headmaster. He said the transition, as a woman being, always focus on your transition. So as a nation, in terms of football, we've let back our transition. If you look at the Moroccan teams very well, they are very good in their transition. If you go to their country, they've built a multi-house sporting facilities where the players are being camped by. It's unfortunate that our country, we don't have these things there. So this under 20, this Black Starlights, they are a pillar. Way back 2009, when Jimano Ajimambedu, Dominic Edia, Andrew Dede Ayumono, when they lifted the trophy for us at Egypt, these are the same people that transferred into the national team, into the 2010. So that's where Andrew Dede Ayu and Jimano Ajimambedu was able to play into the FIFA World Cup at FIFA World Cup at South Africa under 24 no more. So please, our people watching us live, the GFA people, we need to transform these players very well. So you heard from James Bennett. We go straight into our next story. Still now, we are still at the enclave of the national team. The Black Queens of Ghana is at Morocco right now playing the WAFCON tournament. When we talk about the WAFCON now, it's all about the Women African Cup of Nations. WAFCON. They played their first match against Cape Verde and they scored 2-0. And their second match against Cameroon. Last week Friday, the sports crew were here, myself, Benito, and then I said, playing against Cameroon is a difficult task for the Black Queens, and indeed it was a difficult task. At the end of the day, they lost 1-0, a penalty by one of the finest players of Cameroon, Etimi Eshe. James, were you disappointed in the Black Queens game? But before you come in, these are some of the scoreline that came in. Algeria 2, Senegal 0, Morocco 4, Kenya 0, South Africa 1. Tanzania 2, Cote d'Ivoire 4, Burkina Faso 1, Zambia 6, Egypt 0, Nigeria 2, Malawi 3, Ghana 2, Cape Verde 0, Cameroon 2, Mali 1. So these are the results of match day 1. Then we go to match day 2, Senegal 1, Kenya 0, Morocco 1, Algeria 0, South Africa 2, Cote d'Ivoire 2, Burkina Faso 2, Tanzania 1, Egypt 1, Malawi 3, Nigeria 1, Zambia 0, Ghana 0, Cameroon 1, then Mali 3, Cape Verde 2. So these are the teams so far who has qualified to the quarterfinals. 4 teams has qualified to the quarterfinals: Algeria, Cameroon, Morocco, and Zambia. Algeria, Cameroon, Morocco, and Zambia. These are the teams that has been able to qualify straight into the quarterfinal. It's good news that the host nation is in, but the sad news that the senior Black Queens of Ghana is not in the quarterfinal. But James, before you come into the Black Queens game, quick one on Malawi. They've played 2 matches and won all their 2 matches. This is their first time coming into this game alongside Cape Verde. They beat Nigeria 3-2 on the first game, and also they beat Egypt 3-1 on their second game.
Yeah, I mean, when we talk about powerhouses when it comes to women football in Africa here, you mentioned Nigeria, you mentioned Ghana, but in recent times, I mean, all the other countries are taking the women football very, very serious. And it was a shock to me too. But then it's like Ghana, Nigeria are relaxing now when it comes to, because they think they are the big horse when it comes to Ghana, Africa. So I was surprised too, but the second match beating Egypt.
3-1.
I mean, come on. It was then that I begin to understand that, I mean, when you invest and you invest well into football or any other sporting activity that you are doing, the results will come. So it's good. I mean, I love surprises. And when these surprises are coming, it means our football, the women football is growing. It's not just now Ghana, Nigeria, Mexico, Ghana, Nigeria, Morocco, or how do you call it? This big horse again. It means everybody is coming into the party. So I'm very happy with the results that are coming in, and I mean, there's more to come. There is really, more actions to come in the quarterfinals.
All right, so you heard from James Bernard concerning the Malawian team who are doing wonders in the WAFCON tournament happening live at Morocco. Straight into the Black Queens of Ghana. We won our first game against Cape Verde 3-2, and we lost our second game against Cameroon 1-0. James, on Friday, Benito and I and Nana Asari sat here and we said, sir, going into this game is a very difficult task for us, because talking about the women team in the continent or in the whole world or in Africa,
they saw it that, come on, the thoughts that they were having for Cameroon is not exactly what was happening on the field of play. So they needed to just adjust change some technicalities but then it was a very difficult game. Very, very difficult game. And Cameroon, they were possessing the ball, coming through to our defenders. They were using the flanks as well, and they dominated. They dominated very well. So we also wanted to, at a point in time, we felt like, oh, Charlie, we can also do something.
We even scored a goal, and the goal was ruled an offside.
Yeah, so, I mean, it was very difficult. It was very difficult. We saw it later on in the game that, we can play with them. We can come against them. So, later part of the game, we came inside, but then, it was too late for our Queens. So, still, we are going to win against Mali.
All right, still we are going to win. James has hopes into no Okwasoya, Okoye Odiman Paibo, Eriama, the Black Queens of Ghana. Tomorrow we are playing against Mali. It's a do or die affair. If we beat Mali, we'll be able to qualify to the quarter final. So please, when you are saying your prayer, say one for the Black Queens of Ghana. We go straight into our last story. Someone who asked the shirt that we are wearing, it's all about a Civil Service Week celebration. So we quick start with a celebration, but at the end of the scoreline of the interministerial football tournament. Today, exactly 11 a.m. at the Closac Auditorium, and I said the Closac headquarters, their auditorium, we are having a press lunch, which is going to lead by the Head of Civil Service, Dr. Evans Agri-Daku, will be meeting the press today to talk about a lot of things happening in the civil service. What is the meaning of the Civil Service Week celebration, the programs in the Civil Service Week celebration. Today, this is what we are going to talk about today at 11 a.m. at the Closac Auditorium. So please, wherever you are, make sure you pass by. If you're a civil servant, please make sure today you come to the auditorium to listen to Dr. Evans Agri-Daku as he delved into more about the civil service and also talk to the president. Tomorrow, exactly 8 a.m., we are going on the float. Last year float was massive. We started at Circle in front of the Obra Sports where it got bent June 4th. And we'll be walking around Ebefa Circle at the Braka. And our final destination is Closac headquarters. So please make sure you pass by and exercise. Monday to Friday, you always wake up 7 a.m., you drive or you walk to the office. But this time around, we are saying, come, exercise yourself. The likes of Joe, Andy, Abna, Ifua will be joining the walk to walk to from Circle to Closac headquarters. James, a quick one on the walk. Tomorrow, exactly 8 a.m. sharp. Make sure you wear your Closac, your civil service attire with your jeans and your sneakers. Landlord, if you watch my drip very well, I'm super ready for the walk tomorrow. Quick one on the walk.
All work and no play. Yeah, so I will urge everyone to come. And for the guys, we'll see our baby girls. Last year, some beautiful baby girls.
Quick one. I always say, when you are doing something and women are not part of, then because you are not safe.
Yes.
Because they're not you feel safe. Even in this house, our morning show producer is a female.
Even
the one talking. So that's why. Let me tell you guys something. When I've been saying this thing now, yes, you look at our demeanor in Poche, facial expression, and when Andy is talking to me, from but when my baby girl Melissa is talking to me, you can see that the smiling face, my demeanor in Poche, the voice, oh, Melissa, talk to me. Yes, Melissa, I want you to talk to me right now so that people to see that you are the one talking to me. So tomorrow, the baby girls are coming to the walk. Melissa has talked to me. Melissa, I could see that Joseph is laughing at me, but Melissa, I love you very much. I love you too. So tomorrow the baby girls are coming to the walk. The likes of Madam Deborah, Faith Atipo, Madam Sewa, Dr. Elizabeth Obeye, Buamono, a lot of people, Madam Rachel, Sarah, Gifty, all of them are coming to the walk tomorrow. So please, tomorrow, exactly 8 a.m., meet us at the Circle of Brass Sport. We will be walking, and it's not even walking alone. Walking and dancing at the same time.
With our MC.
Landlord. So tomorrow, come join us. Let's have fun together so that you see how best the civil service week. It's a beautiful week. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a beautiful week organized by the civil service. A big shout out goes to Dr. Evans Agri Dako, Mr. Benedict, Dr. Elizabeth, Director Prince, all the directors at the civil service. God bless you for making this thing happen, because each and every year they give us a very good content. And one of my finest, aside the game and the walk on, one of something that I'm very happy about is the cooking competition. You see where directors are being come and prepare your favorite meal. And aside the cooking competition, there's a side attraction there where there's going to be a dancing competition too over there. So please make sure you come and join us. And there's a policy dialogue. We bring ministers to talk more about insights about the civil service on the 14th of August. On the 14th of August, that is where they do the Civil Service Week Awards Night. And this time around, the second lady in the history of Ghana, it has never happened. A female vice president who is the guest speaker. Our mommy, our grandmother, our mother, Professor Jenana Opoku Ajima, is the guest speaker for the Civil Service Week Celebration Awards Night on the 14th of August, happening live at the Aliza Hotel. So as time goes on during the week, we'll be bringing you the live update about the program. So this morning, 11 a.m. at the Closac Auditorium, join us. Let's talk about the Civil Service Week. So right now we delve straight into the interministerial football tournament. Yesterday at La Magdam Park, the host nation, the Civil Service Forum, they lost to the Attorney General. My big brother Osama was the goalkeeper for the Attorney General. Right after the game, and he came to text me, James, you were part of the Civil Service team week. Team, you lost 1-0. Your whole interaction or obsession about the game.
Okay, it was unfortunately yesterday we lost, and for the first time, you've been here before me. I think for the first time, I stand to be corrected though. For the first time in the history of OACS, this is the first time we've been able to qualify to the quarterfinals.
Yeah. So not the first.
That's why I said I stand to.
So when we started this week, I think we are in the 4th interministerial football tournament. Yeah. Since I've retired from football, so it was on Thursday that the lawyers brought me out from retirement, and I came to score one goal and give one assist. I remember very well. They went to a final. They've gone to a final before, and they've lost that final. And the final that they lost to, they went to the final against the Attorney General. So it means like Attorney General for almost like that OACS force. So they went to the final against the Attorney General, and they lost on penalty shootout. So they've gone to the quarterfinal twice. So yesterday being twice, and they've gone to the final before.
Okay, so I would say last year was the disaster for us. I mean, we were eliminated in the group stages after just one draw, losing 2 games. So this year it was going well, very, very, very well. We won 2 of our 3 matches in the group stages.
And played 1 draw.
We drew 1, lost 1, and then won 1. Went to the quarterfinal, round 16. We won our match, and I mean we break for the World Cup. That was where everything started. Yesterday, for instance, our demeanor before the game wasn't okay.
I understand this demeanor. So let's delve straight into some of the scoreline that happened yesterday. Minister of Labour, Jobs and Employment 2, Minister of Tourism and Art and Culture, Creative Art 0, Controller and Accountant General Department 2, Minister of the Interior 2. Yesterday, you could see clearly on our Clock TV platform, you could see our General Manager, Mr. Sefas Dosu, the team manager for the Controller team. I thought yesterday, Obia account at debit. So Joseph, please, if you are hearing me out, please make sure you call Mr. Sefas this morning that his team has won. So he has to increase the salary, or maybe allowance maybe this weekend now. Allowance. So Joseph, I could see you are smiling from afar. Please make sure you call Mr. Sefas Dosu for that one. And also, Office of the Attorney General and Justice 1, Office of the Head of Civil Service 0. So these are the scoreline that happened yesterday. And in the women football, my favorite part of the interministerial football tournament, Minister of Defense 2, Education 0. Hey, education is out. Okay, Gender 3 State Protocol Department. So these are some of the scoreline that happened yesterday. And today they go again today to please make sure that you pass by at the Magdan Park. It's a beautiful game by all stars. Come and see, one of the deputy director playing football. A director playing football. They've been sitting in the office from Monday to Friday, but so this time around, they are going into the pitch to play a game. James, before we wrap up, your concern about the whole interministerial football tournament organized by the civil service?
They've really done well. I mean, when it comes to organizing tournaments, last year was great. This year it has been going well, except some one or two misunderstanding when who has to qualify to the next stage. That was where the quarterfinals was halted because of some one or two issues. But then it has been good. It has been good, and I mean they should just keep it up and let's hope for the betterment of it next year. Me myself, I'm down because we lost yesterday.
We lost. So are you retiring from football?
No. I'm still playing when it comes to, but okay. Maybe I wouldn't play for Office of the Head of Civil Service.
So before we wrap up, the lawyers have written back to us that they want a return match because the last time they beat us 3-2, and this time we beat them with a huge margin.
Is it on paper? They should write an official letter.
It's on paper. So they
should give it to ES. Yeah. For ES to sign.
So they've written to us, and also because of our good works that we did, Metro TV has also written to us that they want to have a friendly match with us because we have a solid team.
Their goalkeeper was
very good, but we have a solid team. When we started the match, when I was playing, I thought I would not finish the game, but I'm still on form. Landlord, Landlord, I'm a baller. One of the players who surprised me most was Sir John. Sir John did very well, and Jewel did forget. Junior Agogo did. He didn't score, but he gave 3 assists. That was massive. And then one player who I'm really disappointed in is Andy. Andy didn't come on the pitch. A very disappointed brother. Our producer didn't come on the pitch. I was really shocked. Asari too didn't come.
And Boss Joe.
Joseph was making noise plenty that I'll be coming on the pitch by some. So let's see, maybe the return match he will come. That is where time permit us to end the sports update. So please, during the Civil Service Week celebration, our programs has been changed. And today, we will not be having our lifestyle segment. Today, there's no lifestyle. LTS, there's no live LTS show. It's being pushed to tomorrow. And tomorrow, drum roll, tomorrow, LTS is not coming up today. To be happening tomorrow, right after the sports show, right after 2:30 p.m. LTS will be happening live. Then tomorrow on the sports show, drum roll, Prophet Akwesi Boateng, head pastor for the Tabernacle of David, happening live. And do you know one thing about this man of God? Do you know one thing about this prophet? Where maybe I'm not sure anyone. That is my joy. The church is at the center of the 3-letter words. Listen to me. Mimao hint. The church is at the center of the 3-letter words. Las Vegas in Ghana. OSU. That is where the church is. Tomorrow, the prophet is coming into the studio of Clock TV. The prophet is coming into the studio. Someone who asks the prophet Job, yes. When you see him, he's a former footballer. When you see prophet, he's a former footballer. He's coming live on the sports show tomorrow. So prophet Akwesi Boateng, Daddy, we love you very much. This is coming from Isaac. You know how much I love you, Daddy. So tomorrow, exactly 1 p.m., prophet Akwesi Boateng will be coming on the sports show with Nana Yao Asawe, Champion Benito, and Isaac Opoku, aka the landlord of Ghana football. James, quick one on Prophet coming to the studio.
I mean, he's one of the biggest fans when it comes to Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
I don't know, he's a Chelsea fan too.
Chelsea need the ISL or money or die. We need the Chelsea, but when we are not winning, he's not a Chelsea fan. So I mean, and one of the things people should expect is that most of his guys in the church are footballers.
When Godfrey Ewa came, he said
most of the guys.
Prophet is spiritual father, and No, when we told them last week that prophet will come, people were saying, is it prophet? But then I you don't know the man that you are talking about. He's not even a prophet alone. He understands the love of football.
Yeah,
he understands the language football, and he's a former player. Yeah. I remember very well, I've played with him once. During one of a church program, I played in him school.
And he'll give us a story about when he was playing in his playing days, when they went to sleep somewhere because Malam said,
yes, so then we will delve into more tomorrow, exactly 1 p.m. Prophet Akwesi Poatin, head pastor for Tabernacle of David at Osu, the center of Accra, OSU. And also, James, your final words before we wrap up.
I mean, people should come. Testimonies and Tokens is coming on, starting from next week, Monday
10th August.
Yeah, through to Sunday.
It's a very good show.
I'll leave that one to Prophet to talk about it tomorrow. But today, join us at 6 p.m. at the Tabernacle of David Assemblies of God Church for our Tuesday prophetic service.
All right. So this is where time permits us to end the sports update on the finest morning show, the Koko Digest. A big shout out to Priscilla for the wonderful work that you did for me, because it's not because of you, dear. I can even tell you because I was loving your show very well. So please, Priscilla has done it all for the women. So please make sure that you see the doctor that came here earlier on and delve into more details, because right now, these days, our ladies are really suffering when they get to their menstrual cycle. So please make sure you reach out to them. Fua, Erica, Mone, Edina, Mone, Eunice, Mone, you push, you reach out to this doctor so that during your menstrual cycle, you know, suffer. My name is Opoku Isaac. You can call me landlord, the only landlord in Ghana football. 11 a.m. at the Closac Auditorium. The Civil Service Week celebration kickstarts today with a press conference held by Dr. Evans Agudako. Once again, my name is Opoku Isaac. You can call me landlord, the only landlord in Ghana football. I'll see you when you see me.